I don't fucking know. It's Tuesday. I think it's the 16th. I'm not 100% positive. I don't fucking know. It's a date. I don't fucking care. I woke up. That's all I know. All right. Well, I was gonna, as everybody knows, everybody should know. I mean, since I broadcast on Twitch with like shit tons of fucking, games are fucking monstrous amounts. This is E3. Yesterday I think was day zero of E3. So I want to talk about a little bit of the reveals. I watched a lot of it yesterday, from like whenever it started to almost where it ends. I think I fell asleep right as soon as the Sony shit was coming out. I just passed out. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Well, it's not about that. But I want to talk about some of my personal opinions that was going on at E3, my thoughts, some games that I had no fucking idea that existed that were coming out, and I guess I kind of want to hear your thoughts on it as well. It was a pretty big deal E3 this year. I think every year I think they try to up it, but there was a few things I wanted to talk about. Let's get the first one out of the way. Uh, the first one was Halo 5. I'm not anybody that watches my channel at all knows I'm not like I'm not looking forward to this game at all. Ever since Halo 4 after Halo 4, I really not give one flying fuck almost about Halo. And Master Chief Collection really didn't fucking help that, having all the problems that it does, and it still has a lot, and not as much. They fixed a lot of it, but there's still a lot of problems. But with everything said, the storyline looks interesting, I guess, a little bit. I'm not I'm not sure exactly how they're pulling it off. I guess they're pulling in some people from the novels. I just learned this. I had no fucking idea. I haven't read too much of the novels. I've read a little bit of them, but not too much. Um, my philosophy has always been, if that book's so fucking great, they'll make a movie out of it. Lord of the Rings, I guess the Hunger Games. I never read those or even watched the movies. You guys get what I'm saying. Oh, I guess that's not always true because Twilight. What can I say? But there was a few things that was interesting. There was, I think, something called Warzone or something that they have where you fight. It's like 30, it's like a shit ton of Spartans. I'm not sure. It's almost like as big as, I think it's as big as BTB, but with, the Prometheans and the Covenant and everything fighting one another as well. And you're fighting and it's enemies, and you're killing other Spartans plus you're fighting them, so it's like all out hell. So what this reminded me a little bit of is attrition from Titanfall, which is, I like Titanfall. I played the fuck out of it. It just got burnt out. There wasn't too much to do, but it was balanced. I thought the game mechanics were great. There just wasn't enough to do in it. But that was, I don't know. I might pick it up. Not at launch, not after Halo 4, but I will pick it up shortly after, or at least borrow it from someone, or do something like that so I can see the campaign, do a full playthrough of that on my channel and YouTube. So I'll be eventually doing that. Another game that I was really surprised in is I saw Doom 4. I hadn't heard anything about new Doom came out, and I have been a huge Doom fan ever since I was a kid. That was my first game. Like, everybody has that game that they're first. I remember being like 2 years old and playing that on my dad's computer, which was like a big thing for me. I loved it. I loved everything about it. And I used to even have the old classic joystick where I shot, and it was just amazing. But the Doom trailer was, I missed it, I guess, whenever it first premiered, and I ended up watching it on YouTube a day later, and it looked fucking awesome. It was really dark. You can't really tell a lot from it, but it looked bad fucking ass. And that's a game I cannot wait to pick up. It's gonna be a thing that I'm gonna play the fuck out of if it's good. I hope the fuck it's good. Some of the other shit. I when I was watching the biggest announcement for me personally for the Xbox conference was that Xbox One will have backwards compatibility with their Xbox 360 games, which is fucking awesome. This is all we've ever wanted. Like a lot of us has ever wanted, because now we have to unhook, like me, I have to unhook my Xbox One to switch over to my 360 just to be able to play some of these games. And I don't know exactly how it's going to work. I don't know if they're going to be able to, for you to play Halo Reach. I have like my girlfriend plays Halo Reach, and she don't have a one, so it'd be fucking awesome if I could just play my Xbox One with her on her 360 on Reach. Like that would be awesome to me. Like I feel like that would just help me out so much from doing all this, little stupid shit. From like unhooking it and carrying it back and forth and doing all the other stupid shit. So that would be awesome to me. Like I feel like that would be super cool. Plus, I don't have any discs for my Xbox One. All my games are digital, so it'd be better, I guess. I don't know. They said something about you have to download the game on top of it. That'd be a pain in the ass, but you've got to look at the bigger picture. Stop looking at the minor details. Just be happy that we're getting backwards compatibility. I'm glad also that somebody was saying as it was being revealed, hopefully we don't have to buy a new console, which we don't, thank God. It's just a patch. So I thought they were going to do what they did with the PS4s, and you had to buy a new console for that shit to happen. But that was something. Few of the games that caught me like a little bit, another game, Star Wars Battlefront. I remember playing the older ones, the E3 trailer release. That was awesome. I was actually blown the fuck away by the visuals and how the art style is, and the game looks fucking smooth. What it looks like is Battlefield, like the Battlefield, like Battlefield whatever, in Star Wars edition. That's what it reminds me of. It's good seeing like a game that we didn't have like a lot of technology back whenever it was made, and it had limitations, now be brought into the modern world where it doesn't have hardly any, like the limitation list is very low compared to what it used to be. So I cannot wait to pick that game up and play the fuck out of it. I have a lot of fucking friends that are Star Wars fans. I'm not really too big of a Star Wars fan myself, but I do love these fucking games. And I cannot wait to play it. Like I don't know, like I guess I'm not like, I guess I'm a fan, but not like Star Wars. I don't know. I've never been like that big on Star Wars. So speaking of like Xbox One exclusives that were like whenever we're talking about Halo, Halo was always my favorite first-person shooter, competitive edge game. But my close second was Gears of War. Gears of War was released as like a thing, and they're having a beta today. Hopefully, I'll have an email and a beta key today, so I'll be able to stream that shit for you guys, and I'll be playing the fuck out of some Gears of War. But the Gears 4 trailer, I didn't really like it. The new enemies was the highlight, but the fucking game trailer was so dark that you couldn't really tell anything, and it was weird. I didn't really know what to say to that too much. Um, but but the what is it, like September or something like that? That's only like 2 months away that the Gears of War 1 Remastered Edition is coming out. And I thought that was fucking awesome. So I cannot wait for that. A couple other games that I was looking forward to is Shadow Warrior 2. I've never heard of this game franchise, but I saw it at being, shown off a little bit, and how the art style and how fucking cool the game was. So I'm going to pick up Shadow Warrior 1 and try that out and see how much I really like it. It's a first person shooter, like melee combat game, so it looks fucking epic in my eyes. You're fighting demons, and it's just the way the comedy is and everything that I can't wait for it. There was another game, The Division. I've never really, like, first time I've ever heard about it at E3, but I saw that come up and I just was like, what's this? You know, kind of questioning it. Like, it looks okay, I guess, and the way the looting system is, and like, it just, it looks like something me and a couple friends could play for long periods of time. Um, Something else that I haven't played that, I mean, it looks like Daisy is coming to the Xbox. I thought that was really cool as well. I don't know. I haven't played Daisy or H1Z1 or any zombie like that game. But they look like games I should be picking up, like, should be one day picking up and playing and chilling out on stream and making a few Let's Plays of. Um, I did pick up Ark Survival. I gotta still stream that. I haven't downloaded it yet. Uh, there was a game that I looked at. It's a platformer, which I'm not really like. Mario's like my biggest platformer I think I've played in like ever. But this game called Unraveled, its art style was fucking awesome, and I don't know if it's for Xbox or PC or what or whatever it was for. I gotta do a little bit more research on that, but it looks fucking awesome, and I can't wait to play it. It looked visually stunning. Like, to me, I love the art style, the way the whole art style came together. Um, and one of the games that really fucking blew me away was the new Rare game. It was a pirate game. It looked really cool. Um, Online ship battles. That looks fucking awesome. It looks like it's fucking Rare. They're like, if we had like, if Sony had like a Naughty Dog creator for Xbox, like if Microsoft had a Naughty Dog creator, it would be Rare. Rare. I mean, look at all everything Rare's ever touched became iconic. They're really they're up there. I mean, they're not like got Naughty Dog, but you know, but they're good. They're a great company. So I cannot wait to try that out. I'll be looking more into that as well. I know they came out with a Rare collection which has like 10,000 gamer score. So people, if you guys are hunting gamer score, that is your fucking game right there. So you can fucking dig for hours upon hours just getting all the achievements, grind. Um, Fallout 4. I'm not a Fallout fan. Everyone says that. But I saw the way Fallout 4 is, and to me it looks a lot like a more serious version of Borderlands. I've never been a Fallout player, but I might pick this one up and I might look at it a little bit more. Um, I don't know if I'll pick it up on release, but I'll probably pick it up later to try it out or see who has it and watch some of my friends play it and shit. Um, so we're getting to the final few. A new game I've never also heard of. I guess this was from Ubisoft again. And this game, when I was watching it, fucking blew me away. I was like, oh my god. And it was For Honor, and I fucking love sword fighting and games, cutting, everything. Like the old Lord of the Rings games were fucking, I loved them. Like I loved the fights and how it was. This is like a 4v4 sword fighting game. That fucking blows me away. This is something I've wanted. Like the two things I've always wanted in any video games I've always wanted to see come true in my eyes. And I've always wanted to see in a great version of what I've always wanted is a dinosaur survival game, which is Ark. Hopefully it's going to be good. I haven't played it, but and a fighting game, like sword fighting game. Like I've always wanted to see it come, you fight somebody with a sword and you got team kills and you got to try to kill everybody on the other team. Maybe it's like Gears, like Warzone. You got to, there's 4 people on each side and you got to kill the invading army and 1 people are invading. It's just, maybe there's respawn points. I don't know, but it looked incredibly awesome. The fighting combat actually looked fucking legit instead of looking clunky and shitty and everything else. All right, so here comes the big one for me that I didn't see. I got about like 2 or 3 texts from Peyton or aka Fusion, but I passed out. But was Destiny's reveal trailer of the Taken Kings. The subclasses, I have no fucking idea. Like, I didn't watch it. I'm gonna probably dig some shit on YouTube. Probably dig around, try to find a link, something like that. But new subclasses. Right now, I will admit, Destiny is extremely stale. It just, I mean, Skolas was a cool boss, and it just the etheric light really didn't do it for me. Like it was too easy to get for me. It wasn't like raid armor, and you had to like perfectly get it up. And I mean, there's two sides of every coin. Like it's always heads and tails. And the etheric light is not a penalty. It's not something bad that they added, but it's not good either. To me, I feel like it took away what I love about a game, and that's the personal grind. So I will be looking at that and trying to, you know, I don't know. There's really nothing to do in Destiny anymore. Like the raids are way too easy now that we're like really OP, level 34, and the closest raid is 33. Crota's now a joke. He used to be actually something that people actually was very difficult, but I mean now it doesn't even matter. Like I don't know. Maybe that's just like my personal opinion on it, but I feel like Taking Kings is really they're gonna step up their game with a new raid. I mean the raids is what everyone loves. Like Prison of Elders is fine, but the raids is what I feel like people really want to play, and I just hated that my raid team like had to be split in half in 3-3 just to do shit. It was very big bullshit in my eyes. That's everything I found about E3 this year. There is some. I'll probably end up watching a lot more today, as well. I don't know. Like there's not much else. Like I saw the Assassin's Creed stuff, and Assassin's Creed I could go on about, but I have no idea. I have not played like I stopped playing it around Assassin's Creed 3, but it's not because I mislike the franchise. I love the franchise. It's just somebody ruined the ending, and I just couldn't get around to playing it. So that's my like look at E3. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe to my YouTube. Like, comment on the video. I want to hear what you guys thought about some of your E3 things. What's your personal opinion on Doom? Do you think Doom was like one of the very second FPS in the day? Do you think it's still going to come back and be good with online multiplayer? What was some games that you had no fucking idea that was coming out that blew you away? What do you think Halo 5 might bring life back to the franchise or not? I mean, do you think Gears? Do you find Gears 4 like the new enemies, or do you find them better than the Locust? Is it still going to be Gears without the Locust? I want to hear all your guys' thoughts. But that's the end of this video, and I'll see you guys later.